with the same percentage wins and losses, but vastly different numbers of game played.
Yeah, absolutely. So, look at William Mary to see what they got. But like Weber State, again, I don't have a lot of information about them other than they're 1-1, and so we get to see if they go against William and Mary. And I know William and Mary is also a pretty good team as well. I mean, I've seen them, around the EGF on numerous times behind the camera. But now we get to see what they can do against this upstart Weber State squad.
Absolutely. This is Ladster, teammate Truth, and Dolphin making up the Weber State University squad. Raf Nova, Zesty, Classic 3 out of William and Mary. 20 seconds into this one. Zesty off the top right now. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I said that backwards. I said that backwards. William and Mary is yeah. All right, take everything I say, but just in like inflect it, right?
Yes, just do it in reverse. All you need to know is William and Mary's in the green and Weber State is in the purple. And with 30 seconds on the clock, I mean, it looks like Weber State, the unknown element in this whole equation here, seems to be keeping up with William and Mary. I haven't seen William and Mary kind of on the back foot in a long time. They're just kind of keeping up, and it's a little bit of a scramble right now. But like Weber State is just keeping up this offense. They got it on their side of the pitch.
They really have. They really have. A lot of back and forth, a lot of taste tests going on, a lot of feeling out of the opposition. And this is so far
Look at
not been for lack of aerial gameplay. Not one, but both defenders just bopped him right on the head there. Nova with some fancy footwork right there. Ladster does kind of miss that, but he also is kind of faked on. And Zesty just absolutely feeds there towards the end. 106 kilometers per hour is the fastest goal we've seen on stream so far.
Oh my goodness! I think Laster was even like surprised. Like, wait, did you just dribble that all the way through, just right on your back? And then their teammate from Weber State just came in and just finished it out. He didn't even move. He just needed to just tap it in, like a little bit of a putt. But anyway, they're up 1-0, and again, I'm just. I've become a Weber State fan now because I'm looking at this, and it's just like they just came out of the gates and just like they're gonna swing at Goliath and just take him down, and they're just gonna keep playing. So here comes another offensive attack, and William Mary is just there in time. I've not seen this from William Mary at all in my entire time here at the EGF. They haven't been here long.
Yeah, so this has been a lot here from William Mary. We're generally used to seeing a high-flying team indeed. Weber State getting a run for their money so far. The score of 1, no real difference so far, but we'll see how this one goes, especially given this Weber State squad, Raf Nova, Zesty, done a fantastic job. Has spent a lot of time on offense so far. Speaking of, they're back to it. Bounce play out, perfect rotations in from Raf and out from Nova. Zesty on the outside, picking up boost first, now looking to get something going there after a tap onto defense. Zesty back on over to the middle. Nova trying to pick this one up, and wisely realizes the Ladster had a whole hand on that one. No point in a full rotation committing up top, or excuse me, up front. Ladster, the other side here, trying to cover this one up. Raf hitting on over, but Dolphin rebound right now, bouncing it back down to themselves, but then gonna fall for it. Nova looking for a little bit of revenge for the teammate on the other side. That's gonna double kind of have a double effect right there, taking member out but burning a lot of boost. Now back to it. Zesty and the rest of Weber State expertly defends away this defense.
Absolutely, and again, Weber State is keeping up here. I mean, like I don't say William Mary doesn't have an answer just yet, but they're forced to play backwards and play on defense. And it's just this relentless attack. It goes back and forth. They only keep, at the very least, both teams are just keeping one back and just trying to keep 2 players on offense at the very least. But it's still, I mean, like it's going to be small mistakes here. William Mary just caught a little bit off the back foot. Just as I say that, he gets us just goal right on the right hand side. He just gets right past Dolphin. He was right there for it. He just guessed wrong in the wrong direction and gets beaten to the punch. And now it is 2-0, 1-1 for Nova and Zesty. But man, what a game so far! It's I've never seen this in a long time in EGF.
Yeah, like William. I mean, obviously some of the high flyers do put down the Griffins, but generally when they're playing, they're putting up some amount of points. First time we've seen a goose egg put up, especially in the game 1, especially from William and Mary, quite a while. Weber State, that's the Wildcats, by the way, doing work so far. 90 seconds in, that's where we clocked it at, to make Will English an actual fan, a declared, a public broadcasted actual fan. So a fantastic job. That's a W no matter how you cut it there, Weber State.
Oh
There's
my
a third
goodness,
goal
and
there.
there's the third goal. So I mean, yeah, I mean, send me the hat right now. I will change hats on stream. You know me for wearing a hat on stream most of the time. Like, I will do it right now for Weber State. This is amazing,
131.
3-0. Now we're on the other side of the foot. I would normally say that William & Mary has a shot at this, but like 3 goals down with a minute to go, and just like nothing. I'm not, also, what they don't want to say they don't have an answer. It's just, well, like, they're just getting outplayed by Weber State. Just the unknown, like I said, the unknown force means a movable object.
Yeah. And so far, there really has been Weber State winning that so far. We'll check out their past record right here and get definitive answers on who it was they lost to. Weber State's 1-1 record as of right now. Only can be a couple different teams, of course. This is a non-conference match, by the way. Y'all, obviously, William & Mary, East Coast, Weber State, the Big West Estates. It's Utah there. Dolphin tries something on a flip right there. Nothing gonna happen. William & Mary once again. Raph fakes on to this and gets a hit, but this is a huge rebound and some of the best offensive plays we've seen. William & Mary right now. Back to it. Dolphin, solid hit, gets it past one after just absolutely bullying right there. Okay, so yeah, William & Mary has lost this first game, but the bully action right there, right? That was one player just having their way with whatever they wanted. Weber State wise, just bouncing players back and forth and not letting them touch onto ball. Really had to get a third player involved in that one. And once again, just reiterating this, guys, it's been a little while since we saw William & Mary put up a goose egg in a game one.
Yeah, I mean, like a long time, a long time. Like there are teams that are in these halls of the EGF that you're just depended on for their offense and just coming out swinging. And to see William & Mary just not even put up a goal, like where do these kids come from? I mean, obviously they existed. They've been playing Rocket League for a very long time. It's just that this, Weber State just had to, I guess, introduce themselves to the EGF, and what a way to go out. And now, can they come at the Kings? Can they come at Arlington and UTA? Can they take them down? I mean, I want them to go all the way at this point.
You know what? Let me go ahead and check that out right here. I'll check out the records of this. So looking at first, where are we at? Where are we at? That's Weber State. Weber State. Weber State. Weber State 3-0 Wichita State University in their first, taking into game number 2. Oh, nope, that was last week. Excuse me. Weber State came into the EGF. Where's that? I just saw.
Oh no, a shot at a goal coming in from Nova. It gets blocked right away. There's only one player back from William & Mary so far, but they're gonna make it through here. I'm just like, I've never seen this. Now William & Mary's just gonna keep 2 back and just see if they can just like get out of the situation that they're in, but they can't get there out the side of the net. Zesty and all 3 members are here just putting on the passing it back and forth. Look at this. It was kind of slow and methodical. They're just like, okay, setting up the shot, see where he was going to pass to, and get set up before they make their offensive play. But now it's going to go back the other way. Now it looks like Dolphin is just going to get an opportunity for his first shot on goal, but maybe not. It gets touched by Lester. It goes the other way.
Yeah, that was Butler University, by the way, 3-0 Weber State. So Butler, obviously, pretty fantastic team right there. Just talking about the past, so we'll get in the present. Truth, weak hit down bottom. Trying to cover this one up. A pop play over. Gets absolutely stopped by Raph. Zesty now biting into this one. Cue the music. That's a nice bounce. Raph barely gets a hand onto this one. Pops it a little bit too high. And William & Mary is denied on how many offensive plays now. Ladster, after the demo there, a situation that's definitely been going the way of Weber State and is definitely attributed to their offensive onslaught thus far. He'll be English. Talk to me a little bit more about these bumps and demos. The bumps and demos.
Yeah, bumps and demos. So sorry, but before that, here it goes. William & Mary on the board. Lasser finally gets an open net, gets it right to the goal. So, I mean, we're about to talk about that, but it looks like Lasser is turning up just a little bit here, and now a 1-0 lead. But it may not be that way for long. I said all this offense is coming in from Weber State, and it's just been relentless. But maybe the experience of William & Mary is going to come through. I mean, it might shift my allegiances the other way, but it's 1-0 so far with 3 minutes left to go.
Like the wind, Will English. Like the wind. That's Dolphin flying through it. A 2-0. That's a second goal here after a goose egg put up from William & Mary in game 1. And now you get not 1 but 2, not even 2 minutes into this one. A fantastic answer And I'm not gonna call it yet, but we might get a little bit extra Rocket League here, right? A little Game 5 action.
I mean, it's entirely possible if things keep up the way they are. But William and Mary are definitely putting on the gas, as it were, to try to get back into this game. I just like that quick goal. I just think was just kind of like a mental thing where it's like, okay, we're gonna reset after this goal. We kind of got defeated a little bit, and you got kind of got caught slipping. It was a 12-second goal, and putting William and Mary in the lead. But now, I mean, it's also, I don't want to say that Warriors is collapsing a little bit here, but you know that they are playing a little bit more defense than they were normally.
They are back to the outside and up top right here, just past halftime. Rav taking this one away. This is going to be way too high on the initial, looking for the second, and gets assistance with it. Let's watch this one again. I'm pretty sure he would not have been able to get that angle on it as it was, right? Yeah, comes in and actually uses the front of Dolphin. The disrespect.
Oh my goodness, the 50-50 comes to play. It is 2-1 now, and Raph is trying to get back into this game. It's a one-goal game, and if I don't want to say the last game is an indication, but if this game is an indication, this is going to go down to the wire, Tugboat. It's going to be very, very close.
A score difference of 1 after William Mary not only takes the lead, but scores, and not once but twice to really, and again.
The goal, though!
Oh my God, what a stop, Ladster. You gotta hate the ground on that one. Pop play back on outside after a fantastic high-flying attempt from Ladster. Back onto the offense, Zesty trying to bring this one out. Good stop from Ladster up top. Dolphin pop play out, getting every member involved in this one, but Zesty reads this one. It's outside, uses wall to pop this one out, but Ladster and the rest of William and Mary are not done with their offense yet.
And not at all. I mean, like Lester, like tried to put this one away, and it just like the crossbar being the fourth member on the pitch, saving their bacon here. But either way, it's still right in front of here. All three members from William Mary are still back, but now they're gonna get pitched out the other side, and we're gonna see if it gets more offense. Another shot out goal is gonna come out, but now it's gonna get blocked by Raph. It's gonna put it the other way, and there's Lester there to block it to keep his game alive. He just wants to hold on for another 60 seconds and not let Webster stick this one away.
A fantastic hit. That's a bounce on top. Zesty reads this one there towards the end. That was, I think, Raph who went for a boost and maybe misread the angle initially. A fantastic job getting on top of this one. Defensively, not going to matter after Raph brings it back about 10 seconds later.
Oh no, the mental game is going to slipping just a little bit. Raph in front of 3 defenders just taps it right on in. We're tied 2-2 now. Again, it's just a complicated 1-1 or complicated 0-0, right? As some members might say in the EGF. A minute left to go, and this is danger zone. This is witching hour right here because anything can happen. And it can, like I said, you don't want Weber State to still this game away. It would just hurt William and Mary so much, and they just lose it in the final seconds.
Yeah, they've done so much to get themselves to this point at this point, and a goose egg game 1 is never a feel good at any point. 28, 27 seconds or so. Raph meeting this one up top. Back on out to the middle right here. Pass to Nova down bottom. And that's going to be Weber State. Wildcats slashing back to take the lead.
Hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3-2 right now. But 23 seconds is an eternity in Rocket League time. It can happen, and I'm seeing William and Mary probably going to try to be very aggressive on this kickoff. They said 2 members down, but like it just needs something here. They're looking for the tie, maybe go into overtime goal situation. But man, you don't want to go out like this. You did so much work to get here, and you're going to lose it just by the slimmest of margins. 1 goal towards the end. Here's another shot. Oh, it gets blocked. No, it doesn't. It goes right in front of his face. That is the nail in the coffin. Weber State is now just kind of taking it to William and Mary and says, nope, like, we don't believe in miracles. We believe in actual dominant gameplay. And a 2-goal lead is going to carry them into game number 3. But man, this has got to hurt.
It's got to hurt indeed. Technically enough time to tie it back, but after a missed kickoff, that one ain't going to happen. No point in instilling hope. We'll just die on the vine. 4-2, maybe 5-2, maybe 4-3. Regardless, the result is the same. Weber State striking not once but twice. Little 1-2 punch on this one. William Mary looking woozy here, just on the cusp of now losing their 6th game in the EGF season here. Week 11 we are in right now. Nobody wants to go and drop below that 500 here, Will English.
Not at all. Look, I mean, William and Mary did so much work just to get those 2 goals. And they held it down. It was just down to the final minute and a half is where things kind of like fell apart for William and Mary. I mean,
Hmm.
like to lose like this in game number 2, now you're kind of facing a reverse situation. You know you can do it though. Like I would imagine that the experience squad of William and Mary is looking at this as a situation like we've been here before. We know how to play this game. You can pull this back, slow by slow, inch by inch. But again, I just like you like the only thing you didn't want is Weber to pull this out or like sneak this away from you. Man, I think it just slept away from William and Mary in the last minute and a half. I just like you just need a little bit of tighter defense. I'm not even sure what to call out for as far as like checking what could change this next game in these next 5 minutes. I mean, it was a pretty good game of Rocket League. It's just solid plays towards the end.
The differences of just a couple frames again. This is not massive mistakes that William and Mary have been making in game two. Game one might have been a different story. Here in game two, now moving into game three, a much more definitive looking opponent. Just losing that lead is brutal. Starting off with defense with offensive demolitions, not against that one at all. Not against that one. Ladster, pure whiff across the middle here. Now trying to bully defensive members down bottom. Truth trying to cover this one up, goes for the defender instead. And there's a second in about 25 seconds here. Tell me if you sense a theme. Will
Yeah.
English?
I definitely sense a theme. Tight defense, a very close game towards the beginning, and then just one goal opens the offense, and just like that, Weber State is trying to make a statement here. They're trying to break the monotony here and get the first goal within 35 seconds of this match. And look at this, just taps it right into the corner. And what kills me is that there are defenders from William and Mary here. They see the ball going past them as they whiz it past the net. So these are shots being well defended and shots on goal, but it's just Weber State just with this relentless pressure pulling it out. It's now 1-0, 4 minutes and 15 on the clock. We're looking to see if they can just keep this momentum going.
Yeah, almost like on-man coverage for that earlier player. Like, this game so far has been marked by William Mary's squad that has really found a player and stuck to it, especially when there's more of a 50-50 situation, obviously not an offense. Fantastic pass play down bottom, the full wall of defense, full line of purple down there for Weber State University. And just like that, that's how you transfer defensive pressure to offensive oppression. Love to see it.
I mean, that was just an open net here for Nova. They get the clear, and there's no one from William & Mary here to defend so far. It's like, again, I think the mental's just slipping a little bit for William & Mary. They're looking at this 2-0 scoreline, and they're just not getting a lot of hope and action out of it. You hate to see it, but something here. Oh my goodness! Like the action does not stop. Nova gets the second goal on the board. It just says, "Nope, we're not even giving you a chance. We're just going to end this here and now." 3-0. That was another 12-second goal. We've seen like 3 of them in this matchup so far, and the hits just keep coming.
Okay, so let me just break this down real quick because I don't even think the replay did it justice. Nova didn't even touch this ball again after mid-pitch. He comes in, uses the body of the offender, or the defender, excuse me, his opponent, to nail and angle this one in. That is fantastic. If you're a friend of Nova, I want to go clip that one in the old Twitch chat, y'all. 3-0 now, not quite 2 minutes. Weber State looking very oppressive in game number 3. Balance plays back down bottom, Will English.
Yeah, it's getting insane so far. It's just 3-0. Like they're just going the other way. It was. This is rubbing it up game 1 where just no offense whatsoever from William & Mary. But like again, they're doing a good job of keeping it on the rasp. But just Weber State is just trying to just make a statement here by taking down the Titans one by one. I mean, who's next? Is it going to be Butler? Is it going to be UTA? Is it going to be RIT? Like I want to see how far they can go.
I really, really do want to see this. A 3-0 victory from Butler against Weber State. But it happens the very first appearance, coming off the Christmas break, very first appearance in EGF. Who knows? We'll talk about that a little bit later. This one technically not done. It's just looking like it from the oppression from your Weber State University Wildcats. Pop play back down bottom. Zesty picks this one up, moves for Demo after he sees that angle is not true. Nova rounds this one down, super slow down as Dolphin is just sent to spinning in the middle.
Oh my goodness, another goal. So I think this is Ras first, and I think nobody, everybody has. I think they spread the love here so far. We'll see how many goals that this team has. But look at this, 4-0. 2 minutes left on their clock here, and the chances get slimmer every second that passes by for William and Mary. Again, I've seen the comebacks of this nature, and I believe William and Mary can do it, but they're gonna have to do something now with 2 minutes left on the clock to go.
That's Shanks for boost over here on the left side. Doesn't have a lot to play this ball afterwards. It was a big loose ball for him, solo defender. Can't turn that one into points though. This has been a William and Mary squad. 6 minutes, or no, what? Yeah, 6 minutes or so since they put up a score here, Will English. Not looking good. Game 2 is much better than this one. At least so far. Plenty of time left. Raph, easy stop and huge rebound. Latzer tries to cover it up. Doesn't happen. Raph now out to Zesty, but it gets intercepted from Truth. Pop play out. And this is, again, kind of marking of the William and Mary play style right now. Fast and loud is frequently going to result in these random angles and not true passes to teammates here.
I mean, it's looking like like Weber State's not even playing defense at this point. They're just like, you know, we got this in the back. We're just going to see if we can pile on the points here. But Laster is not giving up without a fight. A minute left on the clock here. And again, a minute in time is eternity in Rocket League time. Miracles can happen. But as the time dwindles, I am becoming less of a believer. Oh, there's just a consolation goal. Gets blocked at the last second by Nova. It's going to keep going on the other side. They're just like, nope, we're good. We're just going to keep this rolling here. It's going to be a massive victory here from coming from Weber State. A statement match, if dare I say it, against William and Mary. And this squad can go far if they keep playing like this.
They can definitely do that. So putting a roadblock right now for William and Mary. Not outside the realm of possibility, but slipping through the fingers and pretty much donezo. Here is this game number 3 and the third 3-0 cap. We talked about a game 5 earlier. That ain't gonna happen, my friend. That is gonna be your Weber State University Wildcats getting slashing down onto the Griffins here. The 3-0 swamp, especially after. There you go. I was gonna say it. I came close. I was gonna say the second goose egg that William Mary put up. That's not gonna happen. At least a little consolation prize here, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Dolphin.
yeah, just a little bit of a consolation prize when 4 seconds left to go. But again, I mean, I would not say that this is a failure on the William and Mary squad. I just think that Weber State is just a little bit better today, and the game comes to an end. Now that's a 3-0 sweep coming in from Weber State University. Welcome to the EGF, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are amazing so far.
Yeah, some fantastic stuff here from Weber State. I for one, Will English, am very interested to see where this team is headed to. Weber State putting up 10 shots there. William Mary with 8. See, that's another thing that I kind of noticed through these games, Will. Except for game 1, and even then I think it was like 8-5, which is obviously advantage one side, but not an impressive number by any means.
Yeah, not at all.
2, now game 3 here. We got 8 shots for William and Mary versus the 10 for Weber State. That just simply tells me that Weber State's defense was a lot better there. We don't have the stat tracker for it, but I'd love to see how many demos this Weber State University Wildcats team got there, especially in game 2 and game 3. Now, game 1, a lot of those happened earlier and didn't really happen and didn't really change too much, given they had, the only goose egg opportunity here, 3 scores there in game 1 against William Mary 0. But maybe that's just theory crafting at this point, Will.
I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but either way, I mean, Weber State is your winner here, 3-0. I hear we got an interview with Raph. I mean, I was thinking maybe we can get Nova on here, the actual goal scorer, but it's okay. We'll take Raph. We'll ask him about Nova. Do you have any other thoughts before we go?
No further thoughts. We'll be back with you guys.